Well, welcome to another Driving in the Highlands. Today we're in the Vale. What are we in? Vale
H6
I hope
hybrid.
you're going to say something else. With Brendan Alliston. I thought you've got enough of it on your head that we'll get it out the way. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a bit about yourself. So you've worked for Vale Motor Group for a long time now.
Yeah, over 10 years now, 10.5 years now.
Yep.
Born and bred in the Southern Highlands.
Yeah.
As I said to you before, done a stint in Wollongong for a bit.
Yeah, Dapto you were saying?
In Dapto, yeah. But yeah, pretty much up here for my whole life.
Yeah. So went to school up here?
Yep, Vale Primary and Chevalier for all the
Chevalier College.
Chev people out there. Hello.
Hey, Chev people.
But yeah, no, it's a beautiful place to live. It's
Found your sweetheart here?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, at the pub.
No. Which pub? Let's go there.
The Barrel. Yeah. I went for a job when Brett was the sales manager at Vale Motor Group, and he said I was too young to come back, and came back 2 years later, and he gave me a job, and he started calling me the termite from not long after that because I'm annoying.
Yeah.
I was annoying all the time, and I called him every single day and asked him, do I have the job?
Is that right? Is that right? So you showed a bit of pluck?
Yeah, and on the Friday I rang him up. He said, when can you start? When I said, when do you want me to start? He said, tomorrow. So I started the next day.
That was it?
Yeah.
So kids?
So I've got 2 kids. So one's 16 and one's 2. And my wife have been together for over 14 years now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, she's the apple of my eye.
Yeah.
And,
your wife or your daughter?
My dogs actually. my two cavoodles. They're the apple of my eyes, really.
We'll come back to that. What sort of hobbies you got?
So I'm a bit of a gamer. I love computer games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
No,
there's a lot of you. Do you do it online with like a network of people?
Yeah. Well, COVID sort of brought on that too, because
it did.
You're sitting at home doing nothing, and you're bored, and I wasn't really into it that much before then, and a couple of mates weren't working. I said, hey, let's do this, and I was still working most of the time, but after when we had to cut down days, I was bored at home.
Yeah.
So when I wasn't doing that, I was building a cubby house for Emmy, my daughter.
Yeah. I built a tool shed.
Yeah. But painting. I did about 20 coats of paint, I reckon, on the cubby house. So that took ages. So that took up most of my time. But apart from that, league, soccer, love both of them.
Playing or watching?
I used to play.
Yeah.
I used to play down in the Illawarra Premier League. People sometimes ask me, I don't know how you saw the cars you do, because you sound a bit stupid. So yeah, but I always say it's just because
it's an act.
It's just an act. But I tell all my customers that come in, so they ring up and they go, so what's your name? Oh, my name's Brendan. Yep. Okay, cool. Where will I find you? I will just sing out when you come in and look for the short fat bald guy with glasses, and you'll find me. And they come in and they go, we're after the short fat bald guy. And, you're after Brendan. Yeah. And the guys,
job done. Which footy team do you support?
Dragons.
Should have known that. Yeah. It's been a good year for you.
No,
I can't talk. I'm a Tiger supporter. So
I talk to your dad about it all the time.
Yeah.
When he comes down.
Well, he's a bit of a Dragons fan.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
What Canberra would have a little soft spot.
Yeah, Canberra as well. Yeah. Canberra, St George. I was originally a Doggies supporter, like when I was a kid this big, and then since we started supporting the Magpies and the Tigers, that was that. Biggest character you work with? I mean, I was thinking back, we did some stuff in the early days.
So you remember my on the couch
days? I was going to say with you and Daniel.
Yeah.
The biggest character for you would have to have been Daniel in past.
Definitely. So Daniel was a big mentor of mine for a very long time.
Yeah. And so you and he did what was called on the couch.
On the couch, yeah. So that was a bit of fun where we'd literally take the couch all around Mossvale and talk about just crap, really.
Yeah.
And a bit of cars.
Yeah.
We just thought we wanted to do something that was not the normal.
Yeah.
That this is a car, this has this has that.
Yeah.
And just make a bit of a light-hearted fun about it, and to get more traction on social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was good.
And yeah, it was a bit of fun.
Because his offbeat humour played off yours quite well.
Yeah, well, we got very similar sense of humour, and then in the end, we just had a bit of creative differences, and we stopped doing it.
So if you were to reignite on the couch now, who would your partner in the dealership be?
I would love to do it with Brian.
I always ask people like cooking questions as well. Do you like to cook?
I love to cook,
What's
but
your
I'm a
favourite?
bit of a cheat,
Oh, okay.
so I get HelloFresh. But
That's good. No, that's okay. You're still putting together the
yeah,
ingredients.
so
Yeah.
I love to cook.
Yeah.
And my wife's a really good cook.
Yeah.
She cooks this Italian bake, which is one of my favourite dishes.
So Italian bake?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah.
It's not, and then the conjecture is it's not really Italian.
Yeah.
So it's basically a shoestring pasta with mince and bacon and cream sauce and cheese and baked all together, and it's beautiful. It's one of my
You're
favourites.
making me hungry.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming to the end of our drive. It was a quite short one, it feels like, but covered generation stuff.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I need off you before we go and try something else.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the range that Havel have, Great Wall have in there? What are the names of the models they have?
So they've got a H6,
We're an H6 hybrid.
H6 hybrid, and
Yeah.
H6 normal
Yep.
2-litre turbo.
Yep.
The H6 GT,
Yep.
which is a sportier
I noticed
version
that
of
you're
the
sticking
H6.
the H6 a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they used to do a H9. And they used to do a H2. And they've got a GWM Cannon, which is the U. And there's lots of ranges in the Cannon U.
Yeah, yeah.
And there is a little vehicle, the smallest in their range now, called Jolyon.
So there's much conjecture about how you're supposed to pronounce.
Yeah, well, it's been
Jolyon.
going on for a long time, because I do have the pronunciation police up in the two offices up there that give me a hard time about how I say everything.
Everything?
Everything, there you go. You can join.
I wasn't sure if that was deliberate. Thanks for that. That was cool.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's go to the pub.